Howdy there folks, my name's DJ Thomas and today I'm going to be teaching you how to set up a slackline. Alrighty there guys, the first thing you're going to want to do is take your webbing with the ratchet strap on it and loop it around a tree. Come here guys, let's go do it. And voila, there we have step number one. Alright guys, step number two is you're going to want to wrap the longer webbing around another tree. You're going to want to make sure they're a close enough distance so that you can set it through that other ratchet strap without running out of rope. Just like this. You want to make sure there's no twists in it so that way your rope is nice and flat when you walk across it. And then you want to pull it all the way through. And the way that I make sure there's no twists and turns in the rope is I walk over to it, I make sure there's no twists or turns, I want to make sure the writing is facing up, and I walk all the way back. And now this is the end that I'm going to put through the ratchet strap. Alright guys, so this is the trickiest part for most people, okay? So when you want to fasten the webbing through the ratchet strap, what you want to do is you want to have the alligator mouth eat the webbing. So you're going to put the webbing with the words facing up through, and you're going to want to pull. And you want to take away all the tension and slack through the entire line. Just like that. And you'll also notice right now, see how the words are up the whole way across the line? Just like that. Then what you're going to want to do is you want to tighten a couple times, flip, and then re-pull, get all the slack out, then you continue to ratchet. And then finally, you want to lock off your ratchet. So you pull back on the ratchet right here, you'll hear a click, you push it until you see that this little notch is inside that metal bit right there. Awesome. Alright there folks, so now once you have your whole system set up, what I always like to do is like to give it a little test. I sit on it, make sure I can take my weight, make sure there's no fault in the system, so the ratchet strap is locked. And then it's all good for me to walk across. Awesome. Alright guys, so when you want to be slacklining, the best way to do this is I like to take off my shoes because it gives me better grip once I'm standing on the line. And when you get on it, you want to have a focus point on the other end of your line. Somewhere, I like to think somewhere right in front of me. Just wait for this car to go by. I like somewhere right in front of me. I put my hands up to keep me balanced, and I imagine that there's a piece of rope or a string going from my head all the way out my bum, and that will keep me nice and straight, and it will keep me balanced. Alrighty there folks, there's a lot of fun games you can play on a slackline, one of which is called King of the Hill, or King's Court. I got my sister out here so we can play. The name of the game is just see who can stay on the slack line longer. So it goes like this. Okay, that's good. Alright guys, so remember there's a lot of safety things you want to consider when you're slacklining too. If you're just beginning, maybe put some mats down on the ground if you're worried about falling. You can always set the line a little bit lower. Remember, maybe you need a helmet sometimes too if you feel like you might land on your head. But yeah, always stay safe when you're slacklining. Make sure you have fun.